Cause I know I'm getting money, and I know when they see me coming, I know they want me. I know they want my position. I got the flow lock cause the shit is so top notch. I got the drop on you niggas, my bitch in the field while I watch from the skybox. I met her ass in some Fendi, her makeup was Fenty.
You know, it's been 25 years since Waiting to Exhale was first released. I can't even believe it. So to celebrate, this Sunday on Mother's Day, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I want to play you the music of Waiting to Exhale and tell you the stories about the songs and all of the incredible women that were part of the journey. And I don't know, maybe we'll have a special guest or two, just saying. So I hope to see you there this Sunday on Mother's Day.
Is there any chance at a reconciliation between you and your son?
Because you know they did the verses tonight with him and Babyface.
So what they doing? They singing or they just playing their songs? I don't know what's going on. What are they doing? Are they singing or they just playing their hits?
No, they're just playing their records. So they battling back to back with their records, like previous records.
I want somebody to do. Who want to try me like that? Who?
Trina. Trina.
Can't Trina stop with the harbor? You want to have a hit battle, bitch? Oh, Lord. I got 285 hits to put on your ass, bitch. What? So who won?
My back queen.
Who won?
Disney Queen's got to put.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me say one more thing, because I'm not going to entertain the blogs. I'm not a person that does all that. Everybody knows me. I'm a queen. This is called royalty over here, okay? I'm not stepping off my throne to address no bum, no chicks that are beneath me, and nobody that has not worked as hard as I worked for anything. So when you girls or whatever you want to be are calling my name, you want to battle, you want to do all this, first of all, make sure you have 10 hits. Make sure you have enough records. Make sure you're on my level if you think you want to go toe-to-toe with me, because you cannot, okay? Let's make that very clear. So the blogs and whoever else can post whatever, I will not address you scumbags. You are beneath me and you will always be. Please make sure you understand that.
It's NBA Youngboy in that McLaren right now. I'm gonna go see if it's him. If it's him, I'm not gonna bother him, you know what I mean? But like, I just want to see. Bro, are you NBA Youngboy? Yes, that was me practicing saying, "Are you NBA Youngboy?" Trust me, it's him. I don't know what he's doing in Cyprus, but it's him. You're NBA Youngboy, bro. Bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. What you doing? Yo.
BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody having a beautiful morning. First things first, though, we got a couple of things that we got to do in the morning. First thing, shout out to Prince to Amir for the $10 drop this morning. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. And the second thing that we have to do, which we will now be basically be doing on Fridays, is we have to give away our prize. So only one person actually entered. So Daryl McKinnon, you a winner. Come on down. Only one person. We're gonna give Prince to Amir a thumbs up. Only one person actually entered. So right here on live, Daryl. Wait, what the hell was that? That was not porn, by the way. That was just it's Teespring shit. What the fuck? Anyway, also just so everybody can know, this is BBN merch. That's the X collection merch right there. That's one of the Frost collection merches. Another Frost collection merch. And that's the green team. And that's the green team what he's won. So my brother, you've already told me about your girth. This is actually series 3. You already told me about your girth. So the first thing we're going to do is look for you a nice tank top. Will the tank top be okay, my brother? Do you rock tank tops? I'm trying to get something that's going to fit. Do you rock tank tops, my brother? Okay, perfect. I'm just trying to get something that's going to fit you, man. You're a big dude. This is the, hold on. Let's go to the actual tank top we're going to cop, though. Let's see. This is a premium. Let's get a premium. Yeah, no, that's for women. Let's get the premium tank top. Hold on. Let's we're gonna get you the premium tank top. We got some shit we're gonna talk about today also. 1, we got some 50 Cent shit to talk about. 2, we got some Lil Tjay shit to talk about, kinda. 3, we got some NBA Youngboy shit to talk about, kinda. We got the Trina shit to talk about. Besides the Trina shit, we got a couple of things to talk about today. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna get the largest size they have. They only got a 2X, homie. Okay, hold on. Let's look for a regular shirt. You know what? Me and you are gonna do this later because I don't know how long this is gonna take. I don't know how long this is gonna take. So me and you are gonna do this later. You already sent me the address and everything. We're going to try to get you something that can fit, and we're going to send it right to you. Bang. Oh, you got a wife. Okay, I'll send it to your wife. There you go. Now everybody's win. Your wife's going to get a nice, beautiful tank top. Is there a color she preferred? Like, anyway, let's just move on. I have one more thing to say before we start the show. All right, so I hope I don't have to explain this shit again because the next time I explain this, it's going to get ugly because I'm going to have to say something negative about somebody and I really prefer not to. Well, not really negative, but I'd have to tell somebody's business that I really prefer not to. This isn't even something I care about. But because I already know I'm going to have to deal with it inside of my neighborhood, I'm going to explain something. I told y'all a story a couple of days ago about some young lady, and I said I was trying to holler at her. I was not trying to holler at her. I just didn't want to explain what I saw her doing and what she was doing at the moment. So I thought by me just saying I was trying to holler at her and making myself look bad and not making her look bad at all. Well, not really look bad because I don't think there was anything wrong with what she was doing, but it just wasn't my business and it wasn't my business to tell nobody. So what I did was I just simply said I tried to holler at the shorty because that just... Once you say you try to holler at a chick, you don't got to explain why you're talking to her. Does that make sense? Anyway, homegirl, I was not trying to talk to you. I was trying to explain the situation about how sometimes when people want to work with you and you're trying to explain to them that you can't do the thing that they want you to do, but since you have free time, okay, basically the person just wanted me to follow them around with a camera. I'm not even going to tell you what they do. It's not important. But the person wanted me to just follow them around with a camera. Like, I don't have no life. There's nothing going on with me. I'm just following them around. Not, we have a certain events that we're going to be going to. Would you mind coming and filming? That's a whole different discussion. But they just literally, the way that it was explained to me, maybe the person didn't explain it well enough. It was literally explained to me that the person just wanted me to follow them around. Now, I don't think they're doing anything malicious. I think there's probably just honestly a misunderstanding. You know what you was doing that night. I don't want to talk your business. So if you and I think she has like some girls in the neighborhood, I think following me around or some shit. I don't want to like. I don't really care about this. Please don't make me care about this. I'm just asking you. Anyway, I don't have the slightest idea. No disrespect to her because I don't think she's an unattractive female at all. But she's not like. She's not my lane. You understand what I'm saying? And she's young, so I think they trying to make fun of me because I'm like, I think she's like 21 or 20 or some shit like that. Like, what in the hell? Like, I'm gonna let you know right now. When I get 70, if there's some 20-year-old chick that's even thinking about giving me some, and I can still get it up, I'm hitting it. I'm letting you know right now. So anyone that wants to make fun of me because they think that there's something wrong with a man wanting to have sex with a 20-year-old woman, shout out to you. Make all the fun of me you want. I wasn't actually trying to sleep with her, but there are a ton of other 20-year-olds that I do want to sleep with. So if that's what you're making fun of me about, go ahead. I mean, that's what it is. I don't want to sleep with her, but there are a ton of 20-year-olds that I'm single. I don't know what to tell you. I'm ready to mingle over here. I'm headed down to the Regal Beagle. I just dated the shit out of myself. So I just want that to be said. I think the young lady's a nice lady. I don't personally know her but so well. I've only had a couple of conversations with her. I think she's a nice lady. I think the thing that she does for a living, I think she's good at it. I didn't not want to promote her. I just couldn't promote her on her the way she wanted me to. That's it. Anyway, shout out to that. Regal Beagle, y'all know about that? Shout out to Crisis Black with the $2 drop. Says salute Frost. This is Petty Wars 2020. Let's go. Oh shit, Crisis Black is trying to start the Petty Wars off at $2. So he's trying to have a real long campaign. Crisis is trying to have a long campaign. Okay, I see what you're doing. Salute. Shout out to everybody out there that like the Petty Wars, by the way. We gonna have merch by Monday. All right, so let's get into a couple of things. We already talked our shit. First thing I want to show this to y'all right here, right? Please stop ostracizing people who you think are crazy. Because this is a very strong statement that you see right there. Only the strong go crazy, the weak go along. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. The weak go along. The strong can't handle the bullshit. Shout out to James S. with the $3 drop. James S. joining the Petty Wars. He said, I got time today. The strong seem like they're going crazy because they're fighting against the bullshit. The weak, they go right along with whatever it is. Whatever that's going on, the weak just fall in line. That's a fact. I just thought I'd point that out, and just so everybody out there that's struggling, everybody out there that's fighting for something, don't nobody believe in your struggle. You got people that's trying to disparage your character. You got individuals that's trying to say things about you that's not true. They trying to tear you up in these streets. They trying to make it so that people don't fuck with you for no reason. Remember, only the strong go crazy. The weak go along. So if you having a time or an issue in your life right now, and you dealing with something and you don't know how you're going to overcome it, that does not make you weak. That does not make you a coward. That does not make you less than anyone else. What that makes you is somebody who don't break, fold, or bend to the pressure. Just so we could be clear on that. Shout out to Crisis Black. Crisis Black says, assets always been the truth. I've had the pleasure of writing Sequoia Ondingo when he was in prison. These Panthers were literally early 20s fighting the strongest government in history. Bomb. So I just want to throw that out there. I just really want to throw that out there so people can get an understanding. Because I'm tired of individuals see somebody going through something and they make fun of them or they think that they're weak. No, they're not weak. They're not giving in. You feel me? Some of us ain't put here to be your mules. Some of us ain't put here to be your whipping boys. Some of us don't give a fuck. Some of us got that mentality. Fuck it. We gonna lose anyway. I might as well do what I want. I'm not saying that that's the mentality to have. I'm just saying some have it. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $3.01 drop. He said, I got time today. Who next? Rue Jones comes out of the woodwork. He was in the bushes. He was hiding in the bushes. He might have been in there with a young lady. I don't know. But in the bushes, he was hiding. He jumps out the bushes. He slams $5 down on the table. Now he's looking at everybody like he cool. Shout out to you. We not getting Amazon today, homie. All right, so yeah, so that's why. So I just want to keep that in the back of your minds while we discuss what we discussing today. Shout out to James S with the $6 drop. Shout out to William Summersville trying to beat James S to the petty wars, but failing spectacularly with the $5.55 drop. That was a couple of seconds too late. We're gonna go over something real quick. Before we get to the 50 Cent, let's discuss this Ahmaud, I don't know how to say his name, Ahmaud Arbery. Let's discuss him real quick. First, oh wait, that's the wrong jump. All right, so first of all, for everybody that don't know, they arrested these two suckers. This is homeboy that got killed though. This is dude. I'm gonna tell you why they hate us. And when I say they, I don't mean all white people, obviously. I just mean whatever race or nationality a person belongs to that irrationally dislikes black people as a community and as a general statement. Look at that young man. That young man, dark as shit, skin smooth, good teeth, good eyes, nice line. What do you think when they see us walking down the street looking fly, you don't think they feel away? And I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking specifically about racists. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $10 drop. Liberty Hazelton said, y'all not going hard enough in here. You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I got this money. I was going to go cop a dime, but I'm not even going to cop a dime. I'm going to throw this shit on the table. Now you let me know what you got. Rue Jones Rue Jones a little late with the $7 drop trying to go with the petty wars, but he missed. And Crisis Black spectacularly late. Crisis, I mean, what in the hell? What is your phone? Dial up? Crisis Black with the $6.01 drop. He said, look at Rue Jones and James S with the rock eyebrow. Oh, that's what he wrote his own fucking comment. He looks at Rue Jones and James S with the rock's eyebrow. He wrote his own damn comment. You motherfuckers. Oh, man. Liberty Hazelton say, get your game up. He ain't playing. Petty wars. We need to make a song. Prince to Amir said they fear us piping out their women. Realistically, like almost every race of people fear someone piping out their women. So let's just be fair. Almost every race of people fear somebody's gonna pipe out there. Some other race of people, nigga, you could be black and feel another black dude is gonna smash your woman. So let's be fair, okay? What the problem is that and I'm not talking about in racist households in general. I'm talking about in households in general. The problem is that we're not teaching our children self-respect and we're not teaching our children self-love. We're doing everything else in the book. You got to understand, in these last, I say, during the, like, especially in the 80s and the 90s, households was more of a disciplinary thing. It was less of a place where you go to get love. At least that's in the experiences that I've had with my friends and myself. Not all of my friends, obviously. Some of my friends had some great fucking parents. But the point in which I'm making is that we went through a time and period where we had just come from a lot of civil rights movement protest era in the 60s and the 70s. And then in the 70s and in the 80s, it was a real bad drug issue in America, just in general. If you don't believe me, watch Narcos. So there was a real bad drug issue in America. In the 80s and in the 90s, you just had a situation where a lot of people just didn't teach their kids how to love themselves. That's a fact. Everybody, you have to teach your child how to love themselves. Don't forget that. That's important. Shout out to William Summersville with the $11.11 drop. Then he throws the shades on. He said, school, I'm too cool for it. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $15 drop. He says, looks at the entire chat and plays the song stunting 101, but purposely turning off the song when Buckarella's verse starts. Shout out to Crisis Black. That was a dope ass caption, homie. Shout out to Chris T. I haven't seen you in a while, baby girl. Those are some beautiful eyes. You already know that, though. I'm just preaching to the choir. Shout out to Chris T with the $20 drop. She said, you're amazing. Nah, baby girl, you the amazing one over here. I'm just reflecting all that power that you're giving off. Don't let nobody lie to you. So that's what we need to start teaching our kids. Self-love. We're not doing enough of that. You understand what I'm saying? You got individuals that's growing into their 20s and their 30s and their 40s before they even learn how to care for themselves, before they even understand how important they are. You understand what I'm saying? So before we even start talking about that racist bastards that did what they did, let's just understand that we have a problem and we need to teach our kids self-love, period. Think about it like this. In the black household, there's a lot of black households that teach their kids to love other people before they teach their kids to love themselves. Think about that. Just think about that. There are a lot of households that teach their kids to put other people in front. I'm never going to teach my kid to put... I'm older and more intelligent now. But I am not going to teach my kid to put anybody before them. You put God first. You put God first. Now, if you don't put yourself next, how could you help anybody else? You can't help nobody else. Let's get to these rat bastards. All right, so these are the two dudes. These are the two dudes that did what they did. I'm going to tell you what I see in that picture in 2 seconds. Shout out to the Shade Room. I'm going to tell you what I see in that picture. We're doing a lot of Shade Room today, by the way. I'm going to tell you what I see in that picture. Give me 1 second. Corey S says, yes, all white people are not bad, but you got some a-hole racist. It's not skin color. It's the heart of a person. It takes two fat men with guns. They're weak racists. I'm going to agree with you all the way on that, Corey S. Appreciate you. And shout out to Jade Massentoff. If y'all haven't heard Jade Massentoff yet, y'all got to go check her out. I think she got some stuff on Spotify or streaming platforms or whatever the case is, but go check her out. She's a singer. Crisis Black says, my mentor told me when I was a kid, the first thing God wants you to learn is how to love yourself, because everything else after that will make sense. You know what? Your mentor, shout out to, hold on, let me turn the camera back on. Shout out to your mentor. That's a whole fact. Whoever that is, he was looking out for your best interests, or she was looking out for your best interests, because that's a whole fact. We're not teaching. A lot of people don't even know how to love themselves, and then you get in a relationship with them, and then you get mad at them for not doing the things that you need. I'm going to say that again. A lot of people don't even know how to. A lot of people don't even know how to love themselves, and then you get into a relationship with them, and then they can't give you what you need. Okay, I'm not putting that up, Emmanuel. We're not going there. You know how I feel about people just calling people names. Shout out to Rue Jones with the $25 drop. He said, BBN family, let's go. See, some people don't come in here to play. When Petty Wars, some people is coming here to say, yo, look, man, I'm letting you know right now, I know you're kind. I know you're tight. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to school with people like you. You think you're a tough guy. You got a little bip of bucks in your pocket. You think you're going to do. No, I'm going to show you some bucks, nigga. Hey, that's what Rue Jones just said to all of y'all. That's what Rue Jones just said to all of y'all. Stay Wise says, I think he wanted to show his son how to kill a black man because I think he's because he might have done it before. No, I'm going to show you this picture right now, and I'm going to explain to you what's going on. Look at that picture very closely. I read micro expressions, by the way. Look at that picture very closely. You know what we see? We see in the father disappointment, but not disappointment in his son as much as disappointment in he did not, the father, there's a good chance I believe the father didn't mean for them to shoot that boy. The fathers didn't mean for them to shoot that man. The son shot him, just so everybody can know. Now that you know that the son shot him, please stop putting that word up there, and you're spelling it wrong. Damn, Emmanuel, ain't you in college? Look at those faces. Look at those faces. I think the father's plan was probably to chase him down and beat him up. And the stupid ass son shot him. I don't know if the father was the son, but I think the father's plan was to chase him. Because look, this is the way I'm looking at it. If this dude was a jogger, that means that he jogged that route all the time, right? Anybody in here jog? Anybody in here jog? As far as I know, joggers typically run routes that they feel comfortable and safe in, right? So somebody who jogs is typically running the same route damn near every day, right? Whenever they go for their jog, how often ever they go. So my thinking is they knew who he was, where he was going, and what was going on with him. My thinking is there's a good chance the father didn't even mean to kill him. The father just wanted to beat him up. The father just wanted to assault him, which he still needs to go to jail for also. But now look at the son's face. The son looked like, I fucked up. Look at the son's face. In my opinion, the son has the I fucked up face on. Every single parent that has kids should know the I fucked up face. Yeah, but stay wise. My argument is, how do you stop somebody from beating you up? You think that these two dudes could have beat that black guy that's an actual athlete? Yeah, they are both racist pieces of shit, and they get what they deserve, hopefully. You think that those two guys could have beat that athlete in a fight? You think if they didn't have guns, they would have won? I think if they didn't have guns, that man would have beat them niggas on both sides of the road. Them fat niggas. I think the guns was just there. There's an argument that could be made that the guns was there so they can get a control over him. So they can scare him in order to be able to do whatever it is that they want. I don't think they intended on killing him. No, nobody needs to get shot in the head on TV, on the street and TV. We're not doing that. Yeah, they don't got no cardio. He would have whooped I'm telling you, he would have whooped their ass. There's a reason why I'm never scared of fat dudes. That's a fact. Would have got their asses whooped. That little skinny, fast, running, and niggas. Do you understand that I'm just gonna put y'all on the game real quick. Do you know why boxers run? Boxers don't just run to get their legs strong. Boxers run because when you fighting for 3 minutes, that shit is exhausting. When you fighting for 3 minutes of punches and getting punched at, that shit is exhausting. That's why these niggas need to run. That's why people like Deontay Wilder have problems. That's why they say take Deontay Wilder late, because Deontay Wilder don't run. You take Deontay Wilder, he a heavyweight, so that's why he don't run. But you take Deontay Wilder late into the match, you got a better chance of beating him, because early he's still strong. Nah, I don't think they're gonna allow these dudes to be around any people of color. They're gonna separate them, put them with the racist guys so they could be safe. The prisons don't want to deal with no black dudes killing these guys. The prisons don't want to deal with that. I'm just telling you, man. Why y'all trying to get the? And then when people do bullshit and the bullshit happen in the prisons, then people swear up and down where was the prison guards? Like with fucking. Hold on, real quick. Like with fucking Jeffrey, what was his name? Epstein, and everybody's like, what happened to Jeffrey Epstein? Come on, man. That dude was a child rapist. We all wanted him dead. What do you mean what happened to him? That dude was a child rapist, man. We all wanted that dude dead. Stop it. Me, what happened to him? So that's the point in which I'm making. When these dudes go to jail, don't get mad. You can't have it both ways, man. You either want the prison guards to stop people from killing people, or you want the prison guards to let people kill anyone. You can't just be selective. That's my point. You never know. There might be some because in prison the politics is different, man. If you in prison and you white and you part of that white, you better be my politics is different, homie. Why you think they make such a big deal? Just so I could be real clear, and I don't really want to discuss or talk about this because I'm not trying to talk shit about nobody, but I'm about to say somebody's name, so I know that them or their peoples might pop up and try to start a beef with me so they can argue with me on the internet. So I'm saying this preemptively. I'm not attempting to argue with nobody. I want to point something out. When you go to jail, you usually stay with your same race. It's really racist in jail, yo. I'm just letting you know. And that's why it was such a big deal that Wildcat had become a blood. Oh, Rue Jones took it back down to $2. Rue Jones took it back down to $2. No, not always 100%. I'm saying the majority of the time, generally speaking. That's what I'm saying, Anthony Upton. Generally speaking, especially when you go to prison. So that's why it was such a big deal that the way that they told the story, Corey King, shout out to Corey King. Corey King, he came up in here the other day. I meant to call him, but I started yapping too much and I forgot. But that's why they say Rue Jones won all the smoke. That's a fact. Rue Jones took it up to $25, won, and now he's back down to $2 looking for more people that want to play. Rue Jones is not, Rue Jones is sitting somewhere today counting money in his hand. He want to know who want to rock. Yeah, I don't even care about that. I don't care about whatever beef they got going on over there. I'm not doing that. I'm doing a ton of other things. Some stuff y'all don't even know about. So I don't even care about that. Shout out to him. But that's why it's something that he helped CK, who was black, while CK was being attacked by one of the Latin gangs, and he himself is Hispanic. So that's why that was such a big deal. Anyway, wait, why you got rid of that comment? Yeah, you had to get rid of that comment. Good job, Amir. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Shout out to Prince to Amir for getting rid of it. We don't do no racist epithets in here, homeboy. We're not doing that. Copy. Appreciate you. Yeah, we don't do that. No racial epithets. All right. We got a lot of people of a lot of different races that's part of this community, and we love and respect everybody. You feel me? That's what we're saying. I'm not saying no more. Anyway, yeah, I don't think they meant to kill him. I think the son fucked up. I think they probably meant to snatch him up. That's why I think they was video recording. I think after they killed him, the person... I'm going to explain something to y'all real quick. If me and you go commit a crime... Listen. If me and you go commit a crime, and we bring a third party along with us, and they're just there, when we go to court, that third party is also going to be tried. Whoever was holding that phone has not been being tried. Once again, I do not think they meant to kill him. I think they meant to go do some whole other shit, and that's why they was recording. Who in the fuck says, yo, we going to go kill this nigga and record it? But people do say, yo, we gonna go beat somebody up. Let's record it. And I think after they killed them, the person who actually recorded it, that's how come it got leaked. Because they was not with the bullshit. I don't understand what you're saying, blessed child. Ambrosia Harris, who killed the white girl that put a big white man unit who he killed. I don't understand what that means. I don't, please rewrite that. I don't understand what that doesn't make sense to me. Put some commas or something. Add some words, take some words out. No, that person that was holding the camera I think that's the whole reason why we know anything about any of this. I think that person that hold the camera is already agreed to testify against the other two motherfuckers, and then we could find out exactly what their machinations was. We could find out exactly what their idea was and why they did this bullshit in the first place. That's what I think. I could be wrong though, but that sounds. I don't think they meant to kill him. I think they meant to maybe kidnap him, beat him up, assault him, probably rape him. Probably rape him. I don't think they meant to kill him. Look at the son. The father looking like he about to spend the rest of his. Think about that shit. You live all the way to get to 60 or 70 years old. Now you got to spend the rest of your life in jail. Yeah, they have to agree from the rip to avoid litigation and jail time. That's a fact. Imagine making it to 60 or 70 years old. I don't know how old this dude is. And now you got to spend the rest of your life in jail. He about to die in jail now. His son, 30, I think homeboy's 50 something. Pardon me. Homeboy's 62 or something like that. The father's like 62. So, yeah, I think they're both a whole bunch of things, but we try not to call names too much in here. The son is 32 or 34 or something like that. That they done. They need to be done though. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next topic. If y'all still want to discuss this, y'all can keep it going in the comment section. Check this out.
Is there any chance at a reconciliation between you and your son? Because a lot of people from the outside, the boy looked just like you.
That's
they a lot of people from the outside think that situation is sad, man, that y'all can't come
yeah,
to something.
it is sad. It's a sad situation, right? And when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it, right? And there's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. Entitlement is growing in someone you love, in the scariest part, right? And his mom developed an entitlement that cannot be met. Filtering that energy through his actual personal interests. Let's say now that he's starting to like females, he's conscious of what kind of shoes he want to wear. I need these Jordans, the retro Jordans is coming, different things. And then his mother go, all right, I'll get them for you, but it just bothers me because you're supposed to have them all. So while being a privileged child, he feels deprived.
All right, so I wanted to put that up, right? Because there's a whole lot more going on in the Shade Room. I might do some videos on it. I'm not going to play more because that's their content. And if I play all of their content, that's basically thievery. I'm stealing. So I'm not going to play all the content. But I did want to play that clip. Did y'all hear what he said at the end of that clip? He said that he believes that his son has he believes he's old or he's deserved or whatever the case might be. Now, me coming across some of the comments that I seen his son make, I can't argue with 50 Cent. That kind of makes good sense. Also, later in that interview, he actually says that he does not blame his baby mama for his son's mother for his and his son's bad relationship. He said in the beginning he did, but then later on, after he was trying to. I'm gonna explain something real quick. When you have a child with somebody and y'all don't get along, sometimes the custodial parent, I got personal stories myself. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to speak negatively about my daughter's mother, who quite frankly, I'm not even saying that she's a bad person. We probably just wasn't the right people to be in a relationship. That's what I'm going to say. I don't want to bash anyone. But this is what I'm going to say. Sometimes when you have a child with somebody and the custodial parent is you have to be in a relationship with me or you can't see your child. Like, you'd be surprised at how often that happens a lot. Like that really, God's the honest truth, happens a lot. And some of us men, even though we don't want to be with the woman, sometimes like we will try. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know 50 Cent's situation or whatever the case is, as far as that goes. But from everything that I've seen from his son in the public eye, it looks like his son has some kind of animosity against 50. I'm not 100% sure what it is. But something might have happened to his son, and he blames 50 for not being there. And that's what the problem might actually be in reality. The problem might actually be that he blames 50 for not being there because there was something that he believes 50 could have saved him from going through. That could be what the problem is. It could be something as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But unless he's willing to have a discussion with 50 Cent about whatever this is that's bothering him, an honest discussion. I'm going to tell you something real quick. So, you ever tried to have a discussion with somebody and while you're talking to them, they don't listen to nothing you say? They're just waiting for their opportunity to respond? Not one of those discussions. That's not an honest discussion. You ever had a discussion with somebody and every single thing you say, all they try to do is figure out how it's wrong? That's not an honest discussion. You understand what I'm saying? That's not what we need to do. That's the opposite of what we need to do. Shout out to Blessed Child with the $25 drop. Said, let's go. That's a fact. Yeah, so I think that's what might have happened. Something happened to homeboy, and he just thinks that, because let's be perfectly honest, the average American, the average person on the planet that thinks about 50 Cent thinks that if there's a problem, 50 Cent can solve it. Am I lying? Hold on. Show of hands. Who believes, not that you believe this, but who believes that the average person on the planet that knows about 50 Cent thinks that if there's a problem, 50 Cent can solve it? You think that there's a lot of people that think that? You don't think many people think that. I think there's a ton of people that think that if there's a problem, 50 Cent can solve it. And I believe that his son just believes that he could have helped him and he didn't. Because when I see his son speak about him, especially when he only speaks about him negatively, but when I see his son speak about him, like, I don't hear 50 Cent's a bad person. I don't hear that. If I was 50 Cent, I wouldn't trust his son either. I wouldn't trust anybody that's hanging out with my ops. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm just keeping it a stack. I marry you, you hanging out with the ops? I don't know. I might be sleeping in a motel until we can get those papers signed. I'm just letting you know. So I think that's what the issue might be, and I think that that's why it can't be fixed, because he might be in a state of mind where the thing that's bothering him or turned him against 50 Cent, he probably doesn't even have the strength to address it, so he can't even talk to 50 about it. But whatever the problem is, after hearing what 50 Cent said, and I believe 50 Cent said he went to events where his son was supposed to be at. His son pull off right before he get there. So he's trying to make an effort, and that's all you can ask. You understand what I'm saying? That's when I was speaking the other day and I was talking about children and parents and all of that. All you could ask is that the parent makes a real effort, not the fake effort. You want to know what I hate? I hate people that fuck up your shit and then act like they got the solution for you, like they helping you, after you wouldn't even be in the situation you in if it wasn't for they bitch ass. I just thought about something, so I just want to say that real quick. I hate people that do that. I hate people that throw a fucking banana under your foot and then help you up and act like you owe them something. Nigga, you threw the banana on the floor. I just was thinking about something, so I went there. Crisis Blacks is fraud. You remember when DMX met with his son on Gayle King? His son had a warped perception of where he felt X went wrong. So much so that X finally pulled the "I guess I see you at my funeral" card. Yo, look. It's not easy being a parent, right? But you want to know what else is not easy being? It's not easy being a child of somebody who you are so far removed from. Yeah, the era, y'all age is so far apart. Like everybody thinks it's hard for the parent, but imagine being a 40-year-old parent and your son is 5 years old. When your son gets 15 years old, you 50. When your son gets 25 years old, you 70. Do you understand the problem? You understand what I'm saying? So that's a lot of that is going on, especially in our communities. A lot of that is going on where you got individuals that, you know, they're 30, 40, they're 30, 25, 30 years. Like, stop waiting until you get 40 to have your first child. Like, that's crazy. But that's what they teach us, because you got to go to school. Oh, you got to go to the club. Got to go to school. You got to go to the club. But did you understand what I just told you? No matter what path you take, it's not to have a family. Think about it like this. White kids have more underage pregnancies than any other race of people in America. More than anything, because there's just more of them. But when they talk about underage pregnancies, who do they talk about? Why don't they want our women spending their 20s building a family? Why are they always pushing our women to be spending their 20s going to school, spending their 20s working hard for a career? Spending their whole life to do everything that they're doing is putting them in a position where they can't build a family. Because literally, this is a fact. The thing I'm about to tell you is an actual fact. The more intelligent people seem to be, the less kids they have. In a general speaking term. Because the people that work hard, go get the real good jobs, and they, generally speaking, not all, but generally speaking, they don't start having kids until late in life. I'm fortunate. I got like 4 brothers. How many brothers I got? I got 5 brothers and a sister. I'm fortunate. You know how many single kids is out there? Don't got nobody else. Don't got nobody, single kids. Don't got no brothers, no sisters, no nothing. And their parents is thinking they did a good job because they at least had one. Well, you did do a good job. Some people got none. We need to start spending our 20s building families. That's what we need to start doing. We need to stop clubbing so much. Club, have fun. I'm not telling you not to have fun. We need to stop working so hard. Work hard, though, because you need to have a place to live and be able to support yourself and the things that you need. Do that, please. But we need to stop letting it monopolize our lives. We still need time to enjoy ourselves. We still need time to help other people enjoy themselves. We still need these times. So the last thing that I want to say about this whole 50 Cent thing is, I'm 100% on 50 Cent's side. Until I see his son speak about him in a way that isn't condescending, speak about him in a way that isn't disrespectful, speak about him in a way that, you know, is not biased, I can't fuck with him on that particular note. Shout out the homie. First of all, if you're 23, I think you should be working on, if you're 23, right? You're 23, right? You in college, right? You should work on looking for somebody. There's a ton of girls in your college right now that's single, that they're single. All right, look for somebody. College girls they want to have sex. Okay, some of them just got out the house. They can't do shit in the crib. They trying to do it 24/7, and I'm just saying, like, college boys also, right? So go find yourself somebody, but find yourself somebody that you could build with. You understand what I'm saying? That's the shit that's killing me about when they're trying to say I was trying to holler at some young girl the other day. Now I know I said I was trying to talk to her because I didn't want to explain while I was speaking with her in the middle of the street and what she was doing. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I didn't want to explain what she was doing because that's not my business to be telling her business. But yeah, I'm just for future reference. If you're somebody that I'm not, if once again, if I turn 80 years old and there's a legal age female of any age, as long as she's legal, 18 and up, and she decides that she wants to sleep with my 80-year-old ass, if I can still get it up, I'm gonna hit it. So if you want to make fun of me for doing something that I really didn't do, because I wasn't trying to holler at that girl. The girl was like 20, 21 or something like that. I wasn't trying to holler at girl. I just didn't want to tell people her business. But if y'all want to say I was trying to holler at her, okay, whatever. I was trying to holler at her. But, you know, last week y'all also was calling me gay. So what the fuck? Yeah, my landlord tells everybody in my neighborhood I'm gay, apparently. So last week I was gay. This week I'm trying to talk to a 20-year-old girl. Next week I'm probably going to be an alien. The week after that, I don't know. Maybe I'm the new owner of the New York Knicks. I don't have the slightest idea. But I don't know, man. I live a weird life. Yeah, you just got to be here. You just got to, just people. You just got to, like, did you, okay, if you listen to last night's live, right? And you listen to what Shy Murder says, like Shy Murder has been with me in public. Like, there's not a problem picking up women. There's not a problem with women being attracted to me. I think since I make those jokes, some people think that that's the reality of it, that I'm really a handsome guy. I mean, I don't say that shit because I don't think that that's my best quality. I don't think my looks are my best quality, but I'm really a handsome guy. Like, there is no part of me that thinks different. I just want to throw that out there. So shout out to you. Like, yeah, like, what the hell? You trying to tell me, hold on, could we get a show? I only want the men to answer. Only the men. If you turn 40 years old and some 20-year-old female wants to throw you the box, are you going to take it? You are going to take it? You're going to tell her, nah, I'm not going to have sex with you because, you know, we got too big of an age difference. What are you going to do? Can we have a vote real quick? I'm just curious. And while we having those votes, this vote is brought to you by these good-ass cookies. These are the shits. I got chocolate and I got oatmeal raisins. These are not brought to you by these cookies, by the way. I'm just eating these shits today. I'm just oatmeal and the chocolate chips. Shit, if I'm that old, I'm pulling all of my teeth out. I'm going to work. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm doing all types of shit. She gonna come in my crib. There's gonna be a wall with stuff hanging. Like, I'm not new to this, baby girl. There's gonna be all types of shit going on. All right, because currently, right now, I'm being ostracized and I wasn't even trying to holler at the girl, but currently, right now, I'm being ostracized in my neighborhood because they're like, this dude tried to have sex with this 20-year-old woman. Think about that for 1 second. Think about that. I don't know how old the girl is, and I wasn't trying to holler at her. I'm just assuming she's 20, but think about that for a second. Just for a second. I don't have the slightest idea. The girl could be younger than that. I have no idea. I know what I saw her doing, though, and I'm not going to tell her business. But if y'all going to keep fucking with me, I'm going to tell her business. I don't think I've ever slept with a female more than 10 years younger than me. That's never happened. Okay, once. That's happened once. Like a couple of months ago. Yeah, like I think like a couple of months ago, it happened once. And I've never had sex with a woman more than 10 years younger than me. It's happened once. Nah, just some random or whatever. Oh, we're gonna play a music video real quick, and then I'm coming back. Let me see which music video we gonna play over here. Let's do that. Let's do Slap.
You're listening to FDG Records. FDG is in the place, G.
Some say that it might look easy. Come take a walk in my shoes and you rethink things. Practice makes perfect. That's the reason why my flow mean. I'm the rose that sprouted through the concrete. I learned from the best. Don't sweat the technique. Shall I proceed? I'm a slap fiend. Music is my focus, that's my only option. Money motivation is the only thing poppin'. Talking business with the higher reps and the Cochrans. In the Shark Tank, I'm weighing my options. Throw the hook with the bait on it. They throwing numbers at me now, we gonna debate on it. Business is good, I put my faith on it. Pay my tithes in church and I keep on going. Jumping something foreign, now I'm UFOing. My name is Slap Fiend, y'all keep calling me Slap Phone. What the hell is this, homie?
Yo, this is
I
crazy.
don't know where I'm going with this.
I mean, like, when I started off making the beat, I was like, man, I had something in my mind that I was thinking, but I just couldn't get it to come out. So, you know, I'm looking at the monitors looking crazy. I'm like, shit.
Yo, X, turn me up a little bit, fam.
I got you, Slap.
I want them to hear this one.
Come on, you already know.
Slap Fiend, Slap Fiend, Slap Fiend. Some say that it might feel strange. Once you make it to the top, it all change. Nothing is for free, you have to gather up the change. Life's obstacles, and ours remain the same. I walk a thin line like a resident in Cuba. And shouts out to the refugees, I ain't talking about the Fugees. Hashtag no subliminals, we all the movement. Shouts out to the future, y'all the core of the movement. Tim the Tool Man, Taylor showing home improvement. My talent stays structured, you can hear it through my music. Conceptual art is what I'm doing. Abstract minded, I done came from the ruins. Battle scars shown, I get down in what I'm doing. I gave a rat's ass on how you spend your cash fast. Homage paid, bills paid, this is how I live my life. And if I can do it, I live life twice.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm at a crossroads.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Need a sign to tell me which way is right.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm at a crossroads.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm lost, I'm lost. I can't find my way. Help me. I need a sign today. I need something. Lord, I need something.
You're listening to FDG Records.
Oh yeah, I seen what y'all wrote. Liberty Hazel. Shout out to LV the Slap. That was LV the Slap with I Don't Know. Hey yo, check this out real quick. They not only making fun of me for I don't only get made fun of because they're saying I tried to sleep with some 20-year-old girl. I also get made fun of when I try to talk to females my age and when I try to talk to females older than me. So that's what I'm trying to say. This is just, I don't know what it is. Like I don't know what it is. No matter what I do, seriously, I don't know what it is. Shout out to that shit though. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to that shit. I get real talk. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I am not even joking. This shit is crazy. Shit, I cannot win. That's the whole fact. Why do you think I'm always laughing, man? Because sometimes, sometimes I just be like, yo, fuck it. Like, what am I gonna do, man? No matter what I do, niggas got some weirdo shit to say. So I just be like, fuck it, keep it a stack. All right, let's move to Trina. Let's listen to her op first.
Yeah, because you know they did the verses tonight with him and Babyface.
So what
And
they
they
doing?
got
They
a
singing or they just playing their songs? I don't know what's going on. What are they doing? Are they singing or they just playing their hits?
No, they're just playing their records. So they battling back to back with their records, like previous records.
I want somebody to do. Who want to try me like that? Who?
Trina.
Trina. Can't Trina stop put the hop up? You want to have a hit battle, bitch? Oh, Lord. I got 285 hits to put on your ass, bitch. What? So who won?
Back, Queen.
Who won?
Additionally, Queen, we got to put.
Oh, go ahead. Let me say one more thing. Because I'm not going to entertain the blogs. I'm not a person that does all that. Everybody knows me. I'm a queen. This is called royalty over here, okay? I'm not stepping off my throne to address no bum, no chicks that are beneath me, and nobody that has not worked as hard as I worked for anything. So when you girls or whatever you want to be are calling my name, you want to battle, you want to do all this, first of all, make sure you have 10 hits. Make sure you have enough records. Make sure you're on my level if you think you want to go toe-to-toe with me, because you cannot, okay? Let's make that very clear. So the blogs and whoever else can post whatever, I will not address you scumbags. You are beneath me and you will always be. Please make sure you understand that.
Alright, so real quick, who the hell is that chick Trina arguing with? Cause somebody tell me who that is. I have no idea who that bro is. Do she got hits? Because Trina brought up a good point. Trina said, if you don't got 10 hits, man, what are you doing talking to me? I don't know. Trina had a couple of dope songs, man. Trina had a couple of dope songs. You know what it is? I'm going to tell you what it is. When Trina came out, she was bad, yo. Yo, I'm just keeping it a whole stack. When Trina came out, she was bad, okay? Her songs and her music was okay. But when Trina came out, she was bad. She the Diamond Princess. She was bad, okay? Bad. Yeah, Trick Daddy made it. That's a fact. So when Trina came out, she didn't. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Her music didn't need to be good. Oh man, I don't know if Trina got 10 hits. I don't know if Trina got 5 hits. But she brought up a good point. Shouldn't anybody, no one should be in these versus battles unless they have at least 10 hits. Oh, that's what she used to do in that's what she used to do out there, Rhonda? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with any of them people. Okay, so the girl Kia wrote some hits. Okay, respect. I respect the writer more than I respect the performer for the writing. But I do respect the performer for the actual crafts, for the actual performance. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I never cared about whatever music Trina was coming out with. I just want to see the video. You can turn the damn volume down. The fuck? What is she talking about? I don't know, homie. We haven't turned the volume up on the video for her in the last 3 years. I don't know what the fuck Trina's ever talking about. Yeah, we're not gonna say we're not gonna put that out there, man. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Trina's ever talking about, but Trina was legitimately the baddest shorty from the South for like a couple of years. Legitimately, she deserves some kind of respect. That's just my opinion. I think that Homegirl need 10 hits. But now if Homegirl decides to bring out the hits that she wrote for other people, do that matter? Because those hits might be better than Trina's songs. And you're like, yo, Trina, eat dick. I don't know. I like Trina though. So Trina, don't eat dick unless you want to. If you want to, then eat all of it. You can handle. I'm Instagramming something out at the moment. So I'll show y'all what I'm Instagramming out in 1 second. I fucking love Remy and Papoose. I am not gonna lie. I need me a black woman so bad. I love Remy and Pat. They got a dope ass relationship. Like that shit is dope. From what we see, that shit is dope. Yeah, so this is happening at 3 something today. Hold on, everybody. So White Falcon, Kim Jong-un is alive, right? Says who? Who says that he's alive? As far as I know, he could be alive dead. Don't matter to me none. But who said he's alive? Has anybody besides the Koreans said he's alive? See where I'm going with this? No, he's just coming in here to say that Kim Jong-un is alive because I had reported that he was reported to have brain damage. So you're coming in here to try to bash me when I reported on. You heard he was quarantined. Yeah, okay. So you heard. No, you're right. All of the things that you hear is way more reliable than the American press that said that he got that he was brain dead. You're right, White Falcon. We should all be coming to you, White Falcon, and find everything out. You know, like why are we actually going to the other press people? We should go to you. You know, because you're hearing everything. Right? Does he understand I'm being sarcastic? Does he understand that I'm playing with his emotions? The fuck is wrong with you? You heard he was quarantining with another woman? That's one that's implying he's a woman. So who is he quarantining with? Young Buck? So who's he quarantining with? Young Buck? First of all of these guys got body doubles. There's a fucking movie that came out in the 80s about how all presidents, all leaders of every fucking nation has a body fucking double. They started doing body doubles after I think after JFK was assassinated. So the Washington Post said the brain dead rumors was wrong? Okay. Send me the link. I want to report on that. That's a whole fact. But once again, and this is also something I said, if they're lying and he really is alive, you know what that means, right? Hold on. If they're lying and he's really alive, does anybody know what that means? Does anyone knows what that means if they're lying and he's really alive? Kim Jong-un is still alive. Y'all know what that means, right? If they're lying and he's still alive, does anybody know? Does anybody know what they mean? Does anybody have any idea what that actually means? They tried to kill him. They thought he was dead. If he's still alive, they tried to kill him. They thought he was dead for real. That's if he's still alive. They tried to kill him. I mean, we've been calling him Young Buckarella. Shout out to that, though. You sent it to where? Where did you send it? Where did you send it, Deontay? Where did you send it? What the hell? You might not have sent it. I'm just telling you. Hold on. Wow. Kansas prison reeling as virus found in 551 inmates. Did y'all hear about the hold on. Let's stop real quick since we just turned to the virus real quick. Did y'all hear about the African nation that they sent them a whole bunch of test kits? The African nation took the test kits. One of the test kits they used like on an animal, and the other test kit they used on a fruit. They sent it back. Both of the tests that was used on the animal and the fruit came back positive for the coronavirus. Have y'all heard about this? I'm not even sure the validity of this, just so we can be clear. But did y'all hear about this? The Simpsons is not predicting the future. The Simpsons is creating the future. They're not predicting the future. They're creating the future. Words have power, and if you tell enough people the same thing over and over again, it will become reality. They tested on a goat and some fruit, I don't know, and the shit came back positive. So what's that telling you about all of these alleged corona cases? Imagine if people are actually dying from a biological agent that's something other than the coronavirus that's being let go in our society by some rogue set by a cell because we in some kind of war that we don't know about. And instead of telling the government this person died because of Agent Orange or some weirdo shit that's going to scare everybody, they just decide to say it's an airborne virus, stay at home, because staying at home is going to make it so you don't go nowhere where you could possibly get contaminated by these people that's putting out fucking war toxins. Who knows? Anyway, stay at home. Yeah, the Simpsons don't be predicting shit. The Simpsons just say shit. These shows, we all seen the shows a million times. The shit just becomes reality. That's the way I look at it. Because there's no way that the Simpsons just be... I think people just watch the Simpsons, see some shit, and be like, let's make this thing happen. I don't know what to tell you. This shit is crazy. Hey, yo, let's have a fan service moment. Okay. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just so I just have a thing. I like short hair, not for nothing, but I just have a thing for curls. That's a whole fact. Wait, she has a rack? She actually has a rack. I have not noticed a rack until White Falcon said something about the rack. I was definitely looking more at her eyes and her lips and her nose. The things is damn near, all three of those things is damn near perfect. I'm just saying. She is a whole win. Check her out on Instagram. She is a whole win. Anyway, that's enough of fan service. She's fine as shit, yo. I wish y'all could see this girl that is accusing me of trying to pick her up. I just said, then y'all gonna look at her and be like, she's cute, but that is not Frost type of shit. That's not like I follow Frost on IG. Chicks that she's a cutie, but that's not his time. Like, I don't know what to explain it. Like, I don't want. I'm not saying nothing bad about the girl. She a cutie and all, but it's not my type of time, man. Like, you know, you just trying to be nice to somebody. I'm in what DM? What the fuck are you talking about? No, you're just trying to be nice to somebody because you're trying to explain. But it's hard as fuck to explain without saying something. Oh, okay, I got it now, Emperor. I think that's fake. Until I see Kim Jong-un physically next to some shit that we know wasn't there yesterday, I'ma believe it's all fake. We need to get some real shit. We need to get some. I don't believe none of this shit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because think about it like this. Could we just be clear something? Donald Trump said some shit about Kim Jong-un, and the very next day that motherfucker had all his missiles out on the street marching. You trying to tell me that after somebody lie and say that he's dead, you don't tell me that that cocksucker ain't gonna immediately jump on television and try to tell people that America's lying? I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm gonna say this one more time. Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un get into an argument. The very next day, I think it was the very next day, Kim Jong-un marches down his street with all of his nuclear weapons, showing people he ain't playing. Now, you think that guy is going to hear that he somehow died and he's not going to immediately go on television and say all of that shit is a lie? Just think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment, if you want. Yeah, back to fan service for a second. No, there's something major going down. He is hiding, but he could still go on a live air and say these niggas is lying, I'm alive. You trying to tell me he don't got a camera phone? They don't got no phones wherever the hell he's hiding. They don't got no phones. Come on, man. Why everybody always making excuses for bullshit? I ain't gonna lie though, she is a cutie. Dennis Rodman at his bedside. Like, you need me to do anything for you, Kim? I could pierce your nipples. Dennis Rodman, piercings does not solve everything. Did we talk about everything we was gonna talk about? Yo, did y'all see that clip with Lil Tjay? Let me show y'all something. This is why I stop acting like y'all dudes is the toughest thing out here walking. Please stop acting like, oh, this is new merch on the way, by the way. That's the back of the shirt. That is the back of the shirt. The back of the shirt. New merch on the way. I'll save that. I was going to bring something up. I'll save it. This right here. What the fuck? Why ain't there no value? I don't know. I don't care. Look at Lil Tjay, right? Now look, something's gonna happen. That nigga gonna jump in the next dude's arms. Not lying. Look how he jumped in dude's arms. Yo, hold on. Hold your horses. Lil Tjay just jumped in whoever arms that was he was standing next to. No lies. No lies. Look at Lil Tjay gonna jump in dude's arms. Something's gonna happen. He gonna get scared. Look, I'm not lying. Lil Tjay jumped in dude's arms. Wasn't he just talking crazy to High Bridge the other day? Isn't this the same dude? Isn't this the same dude that was talking crazy about hybrid? I think it was a rat or some shit. Isn't this the same dude that was just talking crazy about hybrid the other day? He was just talking mad spicy, wasn't he? This nigga just jumped. This nigga just jumped in another man's arms. I think I got to just end the show. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what the fuck I got. I don't know what I can say after that. I'm not hating. Am I hating? I'm not hating. I'm just saying, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just come on, man. Come on, little TJ. Let's give appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat today. I mean, what the hell? I mean, this guy's jumping in people's arms, man. We gotta go. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. We gotta go. I don't know what to tell you. That shit is crazy. Shout out to little TJ. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $2 drop. Shout out to James S with the $3 drop. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $3.01 drop. Shout out to Rule Jones with the $5 drop. Shout out to James S with the $6 drop. Shout out to William Somerville with the $5.55 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $10 drop. Shout out to Rule Jones with the $7 drop. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $6.01 drop. Shout out to William Somersville with the $11.11 drop. Shout out to Christ Black with the $15 drop. Shout out to Chris T with the $20 drop. And shout out to Rule Jones with the $25 drop. Shout out to Rule Jones again with the $2 drop. And shout out to Blessed Child with the $25 drop. Also, shout out to Prince to Amir with the $10 drop. Just so I could be clear, make sure I don't miss nobody. You guys are all the best. Don't let anybody tell you different. That's a whole fact. Somebody try to tell you different, you tell them talk to me. Be like, what do you mean I'm not the best? But Jack Frost said, and then just have him call me. I'm going to pick up the phone and be like, who? Yeah, that person's the best. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Get out of here. I'm busy. I'm not even going to be busy. I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna tell them I'm busy though, because they can eat a dick. But I'm gonna be free. I'm just gonna let you know about that. I'm gonna be 100% free, but they can eat a dick. With that being said, Daryl McKinnon, we sending it out today. Whatever merch I do send you, you know, a picture of the merch and a person needs to be taken, and that picture needs to be sent in, because that picture is then going to be used on the channel. So I'm telling you that so you can have an understanding. I don't like the way that the camera is not focused. I'm just telling you that so you can have an understanding of what's gonna happen. All right. With that being said, yo, look, I love y'all. Please, everybody, go out there, enjoy your fucking weekend. Takashi, 3 o'clock on his IG. Just for anybody to know, don't miss it. Obviously, tonight we gonna pull up. We gonna talk about whatever the fuck is going on. We're going to talk about whatever the hell was going on the live. 3 o'clock today. Don't miss the live. 3 o'clock today. Don't miss the live. I'm going to need about 2 of y'all to record the live for me and send it to me. So everybody record the live and send it to me. And I need y'all to do one more thing. Whatever part of the live that you think we need to talk about tonight, I'm going to need you to clip that part of the live, right? Repost it and tag me. You heard? Whatever part of the live you want us to discuss on tonight's show tonight, I need you to clip it. I need you to tape it, clip it, reshare it, and tag me so I can be on point and I can show up and we can talk about the things that y'all want to talk about. Copy? That being said, Let's go do some positive out in the world today. We're going to social distance. We're going to stay away from the police. We're not going to curse at the police. We are not going to tell the police that they BS N-words. We're just going to avoid them niggas. Let's just do that. Let's make them, you know what? This is how I do with people that I don't want to be around or I think is annoying. I let them go be somebody else's problem. So let the police go be somebody else's problem. Let's do that. When we see them, we don't got to curse them out. When we see them, we don't got to stick up middle fingers. When we see them, we don't have to draw attention to ourselves, is what I'm saying. Just let them go about their fucking business. Please stop getting yourself. Please, you're not getting nothing happening to yourself. It's a culmination of the times that we live in, the bullshit laws that we live under, and the country that we currently reside in. That's what it is. All right, so it's not your fault. But please, let's not open up the door, open up the gate, or even open up a window for the opportunity for some BS to happen. You got people in your life that love you. You have responsibilities. You got people that need for you to get home safe. You got individuals that if something happens to you, they don't know what they're going to do tomorrow. So please make sure that we get home safe. Stop arguing with these police, even if you're in the right. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you're in the right. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hold the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.